Hi everyone, I'm about week 36 and this is the 31st of August until the 6th of September. So this was a busy week because we were in between holidays basically. So we were coming back from our Disney cruise on the Monday and then we were actually flying to Ibiza on the Sunday. So we had to get back, do work, unpack, repack, sort our lives out. We had some things with friends and family and stuff like this, so it was just a really busy week. I decided to use our Little Princess collection by Echo Park. I think it's from 2022, so a bit of an older one, just because we did meet the princesses on the Disney cruise on the Sunday, and I just think it's a nice collection to use. Really, I haven't used it yet, and you know, these sort of things I have to grasp sort of any opportunity that I can to use some of these collections. I always want to use like the seasonal collections. I want to use summer collections in summer, autumn in autumn, but I have to sort of start using the other collections that are a bit random, otherwise they don't always get used. So when there is an opportunity to use something, I'm going to use it. So we did meet the princesses, so that's the first photo at the top there, and I'm going to put a picture of my churro Mickey waffle next to it, because they did have those at the buffet on Sunday as well, because it was our day at sea. And that day we just sort of chilled really. We met some characters, obviously met the princesses, and we did some, you know, activities. There was like origami, we went to the quiz, just sort of things. And we did take some photos as well. So that picture of Joe is just by the funnel with his Mickey t-shirt on that I brought in for the cruise. And yeah, it was just a really nice time. So we came home on the Monday. We had to travel back from Southampton, which pretty much took all morning. We got off the boat at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. We got home about 1:30. So yeah, it was a long way because obviously it literally came from one end of the country nearly to the other. So yeah, it was a long way. But I actually had to get home, get sorted and go back out because it was my friend's birthday meal on that day. That's the only day we could get together before everyone was going on holiday. So we went into York and yeah, it was really nice. We had a nice catch up. We went to a nice place called The Botanist, which is, I think it's a chain. I think there's quite a few. But I had this... They're known for their hanging kebabs, and I had this steak hanging kebab, which was nice enough. I had definitely food envy of my friends' meals, but it was really nice actually. And yeah, it was something a bit different. So I had that, and it was just a nice sort of catch up. Then the 6x4 down the bottom is a picture of my, what we call the snug. So it's our smaller living room, which is where we will predominantly sit. We've only got a armchair and a two-seater in there. But it has got the fireplace, and that's where we mainly sit in an evening. So that's the room I want to paint. And so I started painting on the Tuesday because I wanted to try and get the whole thing done before I went away for the first coat, but that didn't happen. I've only done half of it because it literally took me all day just to do half of it. So yeah, I'm going to come back and do the rest. It's just a work in progress. So I wanted to take a picture of it before I'd started. With the curtains down and all that, the plastic sheeting over everything, because it is a bit chaotic. And yeah, we'll hopefully get an update in the next couple of weeks when we get back from Ibiza. So I'm just going to fill these slots, obviously, with all the little cards. They're really nice. They're really pretty. They're just, I had to be really careful which ones I chose because a lot of them obviously were, you know, surrounded saying she's and female sort of annotations. So I had to pick which ones matched. But I like this one. It says, "Have a magical day," for the title card, and then the other one I can put a little bit of journaling in, and yeah, I just think it's really nice. So it's a cute little collection. As I said, you have to grasp sort of all opportunities to use these collections. But yeah, I'm looking forward to next week because next week will be a travel week, but I don't think I'm going to use a travel collection. I think I'm going to use one of my summer collections that I haven't used yet, because obviously it's still very hot and it's still summer in Europe at the moment. It's just colder in the UK. So yeah, Ibiza is looking to be about 36 degrees, which is way too hot for us, but it would be nice to get away and have a nice sort of end of summer before we come back to autumnal weather. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll be back shortly with another. Thank you very much. Bye.